What's up, C Money fam? It's your boy C Money RN, and welcome to the very last episode of Nursing Flow of 2019 as we are approaching a brand new year in 2020. The purpose of this video is for those of you guys that are entering your very last semester of nursing school. So I wanted to make a video for you guys on how to approach it and how to be prepared for your final exam and for that final test, the NCLEX. Welcome to the episode. Alright, congratulations you guys, you made it to your very last semester of nursing school. So I wanted to make this video just for you guys on how to prepare yourselves and how to stay on top of this last semester. Now, people always ask me during the hospital shift, what is the last semester of nursing school like? And it depends on your perspective of it. For some people go into the last semester as in, oh my gosh, I'm about to become a nurse. I'm super excited. Others, they go into the semester dreading it. They're like, oh man, I gotta take so many questions. I'm about to take the NCLEX. Well, I want you guys to throw all that to the window. I want you to go into that last semester with an open mind. Meaning, I want you to go in there ready to learn and ready to grow. That is my biggest piece of advice for you. And also just to be prepared and to stay on top of stuff. Don't wait till the last minute. I know people and nurses, students in general, are so good at procrastinating assignments, but this is not the semester for you to slack off. This is the semester for you to take it very seriously and to start taking those questions every week, day by day, so that you could be prepared for your final comp predictor exam and the NCLEX. So let me talk to you guys about the comp predictor. That comp predictor is a cumulative exam consisting of all subjects you've been taking in nursing school, whether it be pediatrics, maternity, med-surg, pharmacology, psych. Imagine all those different subjects you've taken up to this point into one big exam, and that's what you're going to be preparing for. So when you're entering that final semester, every week you're going to be asked to take hundreds of questions, and the purpose of this request is not to make you suffer or make you die in your last semester of nursing school. No, it's to prepare yourself for that final exam and also for the NCLEX. Because if you think about it, both the comp predictor exam and the NCLEX, it's a cumulative of everything and all that knowledge you've taken in nursing school and putting it to the test. It's gonna have you take all the knowledge you've gathered and to put it in a critical thinking matter, so you're tested in ways that you're in a situation as an RN, preparing yourself to be an RN, and you need to look at it into that perspective. So the types of questions you'll be getting is situational questions, like if you're put in a certain situation, what are you going to do? If a certain person's labs are a certain way, what am I going to do? So you need to be flexible and you need to be prepared for this. And so every week I recommend you guys, you slowly take your questions, 100 questions a week, divide it up by different subjects, and give yourself some goals. Maybe what you can do, what I did my last semester was I had a planner, and so I wrote on my planner what kind of questions I wanted to do, what subject matters I wanted to do by a certain time, and that really prepared me. And I wanted to let you guys know I'm a horrible test taker by all means, man. When I had to retake these exams, I had to retake pediatrics, maternity, all of that, I didn't do too well myself because I'm not a good test taker. But what I learned from all of these experiences was that repetition is key. The more questions I took, the more I repeated the questions I missed, the more I learned from it. And don't just skip ahead, don't just, be a robot and take questions after questions. Take it slow. Read the rationale, take a deep breath, and take lots of notes, because this is your opportunity to pick up on the knowledge and skills that you couldn't figure out, and you're going to build on top of it. So by the end of your semester, you're going to be prepared as well. So what are some other expectations of your last semester of nursing school? Well, as your last semester nursing school comes to an end, you are going to be preparing for getting your license and taking the NCLEX. And by preparing for the license, what I mean is you're going to end up finding yourselves, putting in your application as to become an RN, you're gonna get your fingerprints and you're gonna send it off to the Board of Nursing. And so I recommend that you ask your local Board of Nursing in your whatever state you are in to figure out what's the process, what are the deadlines, so you can stay on top of it. And by deadlines, I mean, you wanna be able to have this, that, and that done by a certain time, so then that way you're not scrambling towards the very end of your semester. When it comes to the end of your semester, I want you guys to celebrate. You made it this far, so I don't want you guys stressing on, oh shoot, I need to have all these applications turned in by this, that. You should have had that done already. And by the end of the semester, as you're walking down the stage, you're gonna celebrate with your family, you're gonna get that degree, and you're gonna have fun with it. Because in the next 2 or 4 weeks, you are gonna take that NCLEX, and I am confident that you guys are gonna do well in that exam. So, like I said again in this video, prepare yourself for that last exam, and also prepare yourself for the NCLEX. Take lots of questions. The biggest resource that I used and I recalled when I was in nursing school was something called UWorld. And UWorld, imagine it's a test bank of over thousands and thousands of questions, NCLEX style questions in the same format as the NCLEX. And I remember when I graduated nursing school, I took about a month off first, and then I went straight into the exam taking all these questions, and I repeated it like I said earlier. I took questions, I repeated the ones that I got wrong, and it really helped me tremendously. I ended up passing that NCLEX in 75 questions for my very first time because of repetition and because of practice. So that's a testament. If you think you're a bad test taker like me, don't worry. You can always recover from it. You're gonna do well as long as you take questions. And also guys, I want you to know, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't wait till the last end of your semester, to start asking questions, asking for help. I want you to go to your office hours of your instructors. I want you to come up to them and say, hey, listen, I'm still struggling in this subject matter. What can I do? What are some resources that I could look to? And you'll be given those resources, or you'll be put into the direction of the resources so that you'll be prepared for your final semester. Also during your last semester, you're going to be entering your preceptorships. Now by your preceptorships, you've gotten so used to the point of, following your instructors, passing meds with instructors, doing this, that, and that. But you're in your very last semester, you're going to be kind of figuring out what is it like to be an RN. You're going to be able to pass medications depending on your school or program's rules and policies with your nurses. You'll be able to shadow them, learn from them, grow from them. This is your chance, so I want you guys to take that final semester, and I want you to take as much as you can in as possible, so then you can kind of figure out what it's like to be an RN when you reach that point. My recommendation for you guys in your preceptorship is to treat it as an open interview. When you're entering it, it's really your final semester, and it's your last chance to show these clinical sites, what type of nurse and what kind of student you're capable of being of. So I want you guys to not just help your nurses that you're assigned to, I want you to be able to go around the floor, help your CNAs, help the charge nurses, help everyone that you could possibly can in your last semester, because it's practically an open audition. And the best way to get your foot in the door coming out of nursing school and to be able to apply for these jobs is to get your face known. I want you guys to be able to be as helpful as possible, be humble, and just be a good person. Be yourself, and trust me guys, you will be able to find that job and land that job of your dreams in no time. So congratulations guys once again on making it to your very last semester, and I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. Next video is going to be in 2020, and I hope you guys enjoy future content of Nursing and Flow.
Busting through the bears that try to contain me, moving on up, making moves and money endlessly. How you think I got this name? C Money, it's my specialty.